All right, another beautiful morning out there across the area. Temperatures mostly in the 60s. We do have a few upper 50s showing up. Clarksville coming in around 58 degrees. We've got a few 50s likely mixing in those higher elevations of the Boston Mountains. All right, temperatures, they're changing. Warmer weather, been talking about it. Going into the week, we would have a nice 3-day cool down, cool mornings, comfortable afternoons below average in the 80s, but it wouldn't stick around forever. We would get some warmer weather back as we get into Friday afternoon, and then that would last through the weekend and the first half of next week, and then we'll start to come back down a little bit. So comfortable this morning, but the heat returns. We'll notice it by this afternoon, upper 80s, low 90s. There will be a southeast breeze across the area, bringing in some muggier air. Southeast winds 5 to 15 miles per hour today. So when you factor in the mugginess, overall on average across the region, feels like temperatures will be in the mid to some upper 90s possible. When you factor in the humidity in the River Valley, overall actual air temperatures should be more widespread, low 90s, River Valley south. All right, warmer afternoons means warmer nights. We enjoyed this stretch of 60s in a couple mornings in a row now with some 50s mixing in as promised. Now we're going to start to shift back towards more 60s and then more 70s for overnight lows, so not cooling off as much. I think our next best chance of rain is really kind of changed here in the last 24 hours. Northwest Arkansas, there's going to be some energy diving south through Missouri as we go through tomorrow morning into the afternoon. There will likely be a cluster of rain that develops with that lift in the atmosphere. The southwestern edge of that could clip northwest Arkansas. If it can make it into our area, it'll likely be weakening, but I think we have a late morning, afternoon scattered shower thunderstorm chance. The further north towards Missouri you live, the better the chance. We're going to continue to watch the trends. This one's a little tricky, but the energy's there. Can it get the rain, and can it make it this far south into our area? We'll keep our eyes on it. Bottom line, it's going to be hot and humid as we get into the weekend. Saturday will be the muggiest day. Feels like temperatures could approach 105, likely staying just below 105. We'll be in the upper 90s with feels like temperatures in northwest Arkansas. We'll get a breezy day tomorrow, too. Winds will be a little stronger, more 10 to 20 miles per hour, bringing in the muggy air, but at least the winds will be mixing the air up, trying to make it a little bit more tolerable out there. Not quite as muggy Sunday. Feels like temperatures mostly in the upper 90s across the area, but overall, you can see we're staying hot, we're staying humid Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. There we go. Late week, next week into the weekend, Labor Day weekend. We are trending cooler. You may have seen some posts on social media about maybe a Labor Day weekend front heading this way. No changes there. It's still possible. So we'll build up a big 4 or 5 day warm stretch here, and then we'll start to bring it back down a little bit too. So something to look forward to there.
Okay, good.